welcome back to Perks Recap. We're back at it again. We're hitting George Thorogood. The name of the song is Rockin' My Life Away. Don't know it. I do know George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Of course, I know Bad to the Bone. One Bourbon, One Shot, One Beer is another really good one. So I know of George Thorogood. I know like the big hits that he's had, but I don't know this song. I don't know if it was a hit or not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Whatever the case may be, we're going to get into it. Rockin' My Life Away. This comes to us from Brandon. Brandon, again, he gives us 3 suggestions every single month. This month's suggestions are hard driving guitars. So I'm expecting some great guitar work here. Of course, George is a great guitarist. So I think everything's set up for this one to be really, really enjoyable. If you want to be like Brandon, donate. That information's right here for Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all that stuff. And if you donate, I'll react to anything you want. Let's get to it.
From 1492 to 1998, I threw a rock and roll party on my last birthday. Feels good, rocking my life away.
Oh yeah.
I'm moving and grooving and I'm having fun night and day.
Saxophone, he uses the sax a lot.
Lead line, military brat. I got the general's daughter, taught her where it was at. I'm rocking my life away. I'm moving and grooving and I'm having fun night and day. I know a gal from Texas, she's chili pepper hot. She knows how to reel and I knows how to rock. I'm rocking my life away. I'm moving and grooving, having fun night and day.
Okay. Signature George Thorogood sound with the vocals and everything. Using the saxophone, of course. We have not really heard too much on the guitar yet. I'm assuming we're going to get a solo of some kind or something with the guitars coming up here. This almost feels like an older kind of a song, like in the era of like Grease. It kind of feels like that kind of a sound to me. Like it's an older, but he said to 1998, the very first line. I will get the year of the song and everything, but it just kind of has that feel for me of like an older song, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's, and when I mean older, I'm talking 50s, 60s, 70s kind of a song. But like I said, he mentioned 1998, so maybe it was late 90s, early 2000s. Again, we'll find out. That should be the only time I pause. It's a short song. Here we go.
Killer, I gotta rock on. Come on, we're rocking my life away. Moving and grooving, I'm having fun
such a good beat.
Night and day. How about you, buddy?
Yeah. I throw a rock and roll party on every birthday. I'm rocking is a fun song. There you have it. George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Rockin' My Life Away. I almost forgot the name of the song. Jerry Lee Lewis released this in 1977, so this is a cover. I thought it sounded like it had an earlier feel. To be honest, I thought it would be more like the 60s or something like that. But 77 is when it was released by Jerry Lee Lewis. And that first line that I kept saying it might be a later release because it says 1998. He changed the lyric because in the Jerry Lee Lewis song, he says 1495 and 1948. 1948, not 98. Of course, George Thorogood updated it because he released this song in 1997. So that all kind of lines up perfectly. That's good. The song itself, I really, really enjoyed it. Upbeat, fun song for sure. And I got to say, too, I'm getting the idea of George Thorogood. He kind of has his own unique sound. Like, I'm picking up on, I've said this before a few times, where I can like kind of pick up certain guitarists, not all, but certain guitarists, they sound a certain way. I think I can pick up Clapton pretty well, like, not knowing it's him and hearing it and knowing that it is. ZZ Top, I can kind of pick up. There's a few other ones. Carlos Santana, I can pick up for sure. I'm not saying I'm at that level now with George Thorogood, but I just did for the first time picked up on something on him. That guitar work that we just heard sounded a little bit reminiscent to Bad to the Bone. There's a little bit of an element of Bad to the Bone in that guitar, and I gotta see if that's just kind of his signature, and that's something I can pick up on moving forward and always knowing that it's him, or if it just happens to sound like Bad to the Bone, and the rest of his catalog really doesn't sound like that. I don't think it's too much in One Bourbon, One Scotch, and One Beer. That's such a strange song where he just kind of talks through it. It's totally different. So I'm not sure if that's something, a good barometer for that. But anyway, I enjoyed the song regardless. I really like getting into artists that I know, but I don't know their entire catalog, and going deeper into their catalog and learning more about them and finding these hidden gems. I don't think this was a hit for him, but I really, really enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed as much as me. I want to thank Brandon once again. I want to thank you for sticking with me. And until next time, I will see you later.